every Commonwealthy buddy! Well, here we are, back in the Commonwealth after several months of no uploads to this particular walkthrough. But anyway, we're back with my character, who is kind of working with the Brotherhood right now. I even have some older power armor, kind of, I think it's T45. He's not in survival mode yet, so this is the episode where we switch him over to survival mode. We're currently in Revere Beach Station. Oh no! Oh my god! Okay, that was interesting. And a rad roach. Okay, nothing to be alarmed about. We're in Revere Beach Station because we're kind of working on the main quest. We hadn't really discovered any direct way over to Nahant Wharf, so we kind of are stomping around the peninsula this way. And it took us to Revere Beach Station, and that's why we're there. And I figured, well, since we're here, we might as well clear out Revere Beach Station. We're on Synth Retention. This is the main quest. It looks like an Institute quest, but this is part of the main quest. To get familiar with the Institute, that's why they make you do this. So we have to meet up with the Courser over at Nahant Wharf, and then we're going to go into Libertalia to try to apprehend a raider who thinks he's a raider, but actually he's a synth. Oh my god, he's a synth. Alright, let's finish up in Revere Beach Station. We still have this area to explore. I wonder what's in here. Ah, you can't catch me. Nice try, idiots. Somebody probably laid this trap like 200 years ago. And what's in here? Just a minute. I knew it! I knew it! Boom! Oh, ouch! God dang it! Get... Alright. We're okay. Just hang on a minute. I have to get from... I kind of forgot what weapons this character has. He's got a crappy shark gun, which kind of gets us... Yeah, it whittles them down, but it doesn't completely take them out of the picture, see? Not great, see? And then this isn't necessarily the best gun for these Reavers either. Oh, come on, are you serious? Hey, I like how that line dangles back and forth. Yeah, nice try. He's acting like he's crippled, but really he's not. Ouch. Oh, come on, are you serious? Chop! Bam! Bash him. Haha. One more, and he's done. No, I guess he's not done. God. Damn. And then that... Good, that takes him out. Oh, nice. Nice job, Bethesda. He just... Are you serious? Is this going to be Yeah, I guess Bethesda... This happens. This has actually been a common problem that's happened even in Fallout New Vegas. They just keep perpetually falling down through the world. And then they reset above, and then they keep falling down. I've seen that happen with Eddie in Fallout New Vegas. Yeah, my Eddie kept doing that. Every time I would swim, Eddie would do that. That same bug.
Got it.
And even the skeleton bug, you know, where you trip over a skeleton and then you take damage, that's still here. Even after all these years, Bethesda still hasn't figured it out. Well, anyway, but this is definitely my favorite game of theirs. Definitely the best game I think Bethesda has produced. It's a little hard to narrate in here because of all the racket, and then what's-his-butt is kind of commenting on everything I do as well. So, well, why don't we finish up here? Yeah, so I just wanted to show you what's available in here. If you really like paintbrushes, you can take the paintbrush. Okay, and, oh, it's chained on the other side. Okay, we finished up in here. That's all there is to do. Yes, we have indeed gone through this entire subway. I think we destroyed all of the idiots outside also. Yeah, so notice how quickly my health is regenerating now that I clicked the stim pack. So this guy is not in survival mode yet, like I said. So we need to convert him to survival mode. So before we continue and go to Nahant Wharf, why don't we spend the rest of the video converting this poor guy to survival mode, so then we can really get our ass ripped apart by 1,000 protecting tons. Don't worry, he's on our side. Hello, protecting ton. I could pickpocket him, but I can't hack him yet. See, I don't have those perks. I will show you what perks he has and such, and I'll go through his weapons once we get back to Sanctuary. Back out into Revere Beach Station. Now, the reason I just wanted to show you this outdoor section really quick is just to kind of prove that we have indeed cleared out all the raiders. And yes, we have... Ooh, hot body. Too bad he's missing a head. And we also went up there and used that library token return area. And now, look at this. The Brotherhood showed up and is kind of helping to secure the area. So they are my allies right now, even though I'm working with the Institute over at, I'm supposed to meet up with the Courser over at Nahant Wharf. Ooh, I had never looted this Raider Scabber yet. If you remember, we took one of the Raiders out with a mini nuke earlier in the last episode. And by the way, yes, this is in 4K resolution. This is one of the only Fallout 4 walkthroughs in 4K. And by the way, this is the ultimate target, or the location, where we're going to apprehend that Raider, who thinks he's a Raider, but he's actually a synth. That's Synth Retention. This is where we're headed. But before we do that, like I said, let's convert this character to survival mode and go back to Sanctuary. Whoops. Which is over here. And here we are, back in Sanctuary. Now, for any of you who have watched my live streams, this version of Sanctuary with this character is going to look very bare bones. We haven't really done any construction at all, or any creative building yet. We've only laid down like the minimum necessary to keep the settlement up and running. We are going to do a lot of construction and a lot of settlement building in this series. I just haven't done much yet. And part of the reason is I wanted to focus on the main quest and get this going. It's a very large game. In fact, it's absolutely gigantic. I've discovered, or I realize now, it's going to take 500 episodes to completely finish this walkthrough with all the DLCs. Because even just a few episodes ago, like episode 93, I hadn't even done half of the DLCs yet on my live streams. And now that I've finished the game in my live streams, I know just how big the game is. So it's going to take a lot of episodes to make this work. But we're going to do it. And not to mention the fact that we're now converting this character to survival mode, and that's going to slow things down even more. It's going to make things even more challenging. You see, he's in very hard. We're going to switch him to survival mode. Now, the reason we're back here in Sanctuary is because when you switch your character to survival mode, if he wasn't originally, all of a sudden many things have weight, which didn't have weight before, like all this stuff. See, none of this weighs anything. As soon as I switch to survival mode, this poor guy's going to be so over encumbered, his legs are just going to collapse underneath him. So, most notably, the mini nukes suddenly have weight, the missiles have weight. So now you have to be more strategic about what you're going to carry with you. It's not that big of a deal because I know how to get Codsworth to carry everything. But I'm going to do that off camera. So let's put all the stuff that we don't need into him, and then I'll continue recording. Ready?
Check it out. See if there's anything there.
Alright, we finally did it. We just transferred everything that I don't absolutely need right now into him, knowing that we're going to be over encumbered as soon as we switch to survival mode. Now you notice my armor's all fucksered up, so let's fix that really quick too. This is all before we switch to survival mode. And yes, by the way, that is my character. He's pretty hot, isn't he? Oh yeah. God dang hot. Especially when he's all wet. Okay, let's repair him. Oh, shut up. Repair this, repair this, repair this, repair that. I don't remember if this is going to give us any extra carry weight. There are some mods that allow that, but I don't know if I actually have those yet. I don't think I do. No. Not that I know of. Okay, so that is my current power armor, and yes, it is T45, and we are going to upgrade that really nicely. I want to find like T60, right? That would be nice. We'll do that in a very near episode, probably in just a few episodes or so. Okay, now let's switch to survival mode. Are you ready? Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. It didn't give me any warning. Oh shit. Oh my god! Here we go. Yes, now we have increased lethality. Now we have to deal with sickness, fatigue, and hunger, all that stuff. And now ammo has weight. Oh god. And of course I'm carrying too much. I am now a survival mode character. Yay! He's even more amazing than he was before. Wow. Let's take a look. Let's start by transferring some stuff into the workshop. These two mods can go into the workshop. Now see all this stuff? What's odd is that I thought I gave him all this. I didn't give it to him though. Oh, it's because Trash Can Carla's here. So first of all, let's sell a few things to her. Hey, trash bag. Do not litter. Don't put your cigarette butts in my settlement.
Trading?
Yeah.
Sure. Let's take a look.
I got a little bit of everything.
Yeah. Now the reason she looks purple is because I have a purple headlamp. The reason I have a purple headlamp is that it's actually very easy on the eyes. That's why I did that. I actually have a lot more things than what you are looking at right now. The reason that it doesn't seem like it is because I gave a lot of stuff to Codsworth. Let's get rid of this. This will lighten my load a little bit. Yeah, some of this stuff we don't really need, like brain fungus, even blood leaf. Well, let's hold on to that. That makes some interesting things. Day tripper. See, we can sell her some of this basic stuff. Psycho. We can make more of that, so we could sell it to her. Now, as I said, everything has weight now, so all this stuff, even though I gave a lot of this to Codsworth already, see, it's still over-encumbering me. So let's see what our encumbrance is now. See, 234 out of 175. I just have to get accustomed to this.
We should head back to the office next chance we get.
Yeah. There's Nick and also Piper's here in Sanctuary.
Let me ask you something.
Ouch. And now I'm starting to injure myself because I'm over-encumbered. Okay, so let's drop things we don't need. The Fat Man, he's got to carry that now, see? That just gave us some extra space. We're not going to be able to carry all this stuff around. As much as I like the musket rifle, we're going to have to drop that too. Yeah, I think we are. Yep. Okay, and see, now we're down to 183. Now we're within range. Here's the sniper rifle, which takes the 308 cells, but now I don't really have any other sniper rifles, so I want to keep that right now. Here's a submachine gun. Here's an auto pistol. We want to keep all these. See, like we don't want to give Codsworth too much. Okay, let's have him take those two. Whoops! I just exited my armor.
Keep your mouth shut about this
Come on.
place.
Hey,
Can't trust anyone.
Oh, shut up, Marcy. I'm gonna...
take that weapon.
Okay, take it.
Get that rifle.
There we go. Good. Get back into my armor. Yes, it is. It does seem dark here. It's because I haven't really built any lights yet, and it is nighttime. I'll liven up the place a little bit. We're almost there. See, this is what you have to do to convert your character to survival mode. So we knew it was going to take most of the episode. 4, aid, yeah, and then jump. I did put all my junk in there already. Do we have anything else that we could give Codscracker? Not really, actually. We're just going to have to ditch some more stuff that I'm sure I don't want to ditch, but we're going to have to anyway. We might even be able to mod this T45 armor so that we can add, with like calibrated shocks or something. I don't know what kind of perks he has to do that yet. Oh, we have to get out of the armor. Yeah, there we go. Hot. Okay, there we go. Let's see. It would be the legs. Yeah, the legs sometimes you can modify to add calibrated shocks right there. See? And it's that I don't have the right perk. I have all the ingredients, but I don't have the right perk, which is science. Let me show you which perks I do have. And to get in there, you have to go... Hang on a minute. Let me remember for a second. Oh! I have a level up, so actually let's add that. Science 2, maybe. Let's... We might be able to bump up to Science 2. And that's a good perk to take, too. There it is, Science 2. There it is. Alright, now... Calibrated shocks. Oh, yeah. We're going to have to do this to any power armor that we upgrade to, but that's alright, I don't mind. I'd rather have the calibrated shocks now than later. And then also the left leg. Yeah, there's the left leg right there. Oh, yeah, then the right leg. And this is going to, now we're turning this into calibrated too. There we go. 2 calibrated legs, which give us tons of extra carry weight. Now let's take a look at that carry weight. You might notice some blurriness. It's because I'm in low health, and I forgot to stim up. There we go. Oh yeah, I think I'm good now. Look at that. 275. Wow. That really added tons and tons of extra carry weight. There's our character. We've got carry weight. Oh yeah. Now we're talking. We're in perfect shape. Well, I mean, except for our health. And now we have to sleep. Notice in the lower right that I'm thirsty. And something else is wrong with me. Well, you can go into your inventory. Look at your stats. I can't quite remember. I have to remember the keystrokes to the... Yeah, there we go. Stim pack. Oh, yeah. I have a buff out addiction, which I have to fix. Yeah, we'll deal with that later on. Parched, which means I'm thirsty. Do I have a addictol? I might have an addictol. Yes! I just cured my addiction. But now that made me even more thirsty. See? I cured that addiction. Let's look for a faucet somewhere. Yeah, I had a water well. Now, even though it says you can't do this while you're in power armor, well, yes, you can. Look, see? I'm quenching my thirst. You don't have to... There we go. Now we're back to 100 action points. And remember, the water pump also increases your health, too. See what I'm doing? Wow. Yep. I'm drinking. That's one way to improve your health. Now we're going to sleep for 8 hours. Because for the first time ever, I actually do have to sleep. Yes, we do have to sleep. And then we will... we'll pretty much end the video here after I've slept 8 hours. Hey, I forgot to build beds in here. Well, good a time as any to build beds, right? Furniture, beds. Do I have... Yes, I do. I have a nice Vault-Tec bed. Let's add that here. Ah, there we go. And now I'm going to sleep in at 8 hours. I hope no one's in bed with me when I wake up. Don't you even think about it. Now, in Sanctuary, for some reason, it takes longer to pass the time when you're sleeping, but it'll get there. And now I'm well rested. That means I have extra 10% experience. To everything I do, I gain experience a little faster, which is good. Now, I'm going to check and see if I have any issues with my thirst or hunger. If I'm hungry, I'll have to do that. Nope, it doesn't look like it. Looks like I'm all set to go, right? Yeah. Strangely enough, I'm not even thirsty. Isn't that odd? And now you can... There it is. Beautiful morning in Sanctuary in 4K resolution. It's almost 60 frames a second, just not quite. Yeah, I mean, that's 60 frames right there. But yeah, it's a little hard to get a full 60 frames when you're doing in 4K resolution because I have to record and then... You know, I try to edit to smooth it out so it looks like 60 frames, even when it's not, but I can only do so well. Okay, this is a good place to end. The important thing is to know that I am back in the Commonwealth, in survival mode. And yes, we will upgrade this character's power armor. We'll continue the main quest, which is Synth Retention. That's what we're at right now. And like I said, this is going to be a 500 episode series. I thought it was going to be 400, but it's actually going to be more like 500. And yes, I will probably add 2 episodes every week. Because now that we're in survival, that was the big change to make in this series. And now that we've got it, we can just move right along now. Okay? We'll see you next time in Sanctuary. Thanks for watching. Can't make much there. Ooh, I can make purified water. Oh yeah. Ding.